On this well, it was a sunny day today here in Dallas Fort Worth, but it was sunny, but still has that crisp to it, and it's a little crispy out here, but it's all right. One more week in March, and we'll be heading into April, and the weather will start becoming more pleasant more often. So I don't mind. At least it's not freezing, raining, and freezing cold. So we're past that. But I'm still not too cool with the cool. You hear me? But no, let me get right to it. Uh, let's see. Now let me start off by saying I have not watched the entire show of the 2024 NAACP Image Awards. I have not. I've just been seeing, like, the little clips and videos that they put on YouTube and all that. But what I've seen so far is it's for me, it's more a continuation of the propaganda. First, let me start off with this. As far as the people who won awards, I guess it's really bad out there for black actors and actresses, because I saw that Denzel, that guy who was in that thug hood drug show called Snowfall, and he won, I guess, Best Supporting or Best Actor for that crap. Like, NAACP is worried about images, and he gets an award for that foolishness. Yeah, some more corporate crap. Because I saw clips of that show here and there, but I don't watch N-word TV, and so But you know who has not gotten an NAACP Image Award nomination and I'm sure it hasn't gotten one? The brother he's the only black cop on Chicago PD. I don't think they ever. His name is Leroyce Hawkins, I think. The black guy, the black cop. His image is good on that show. The black man who's on Queen Latifah's show, The Equalizer. Good. He plays a good role on The Equalizer. And it's like, so what is it about these guys? And I can go on because I watch a lot of shows. I guess they're not majority black shows, And you have, I think they're awarding people with good images, right? On television and movies. Television shows and movies. And so, yeah, the brother Leroyce from Chicago PD. You have the chief that's on Chicago Fire. That brother's image is awesome on that show, Chicago Fire. Let's see, who else? Hell, just pick a black doctor from Chicago Med. And who else? Chicago Med, Chicago Fire, Chicago PD. Plenty of on the sister, Epatha Merkerson from Chicago Med. Do they ever nominate her? You got brother on Law and Order, the first one, and you got the sister. Her last name is Monet on Law and Order crimes of what's that? Organizational crime unit. That one with Stabler. She does a good job. She has a good image on there this season. I didn't care about last season, but this season I like her image and fill in the blanks. Yeah. So I understand why they always go to the real N-word. I don't even want to say that word. N-word shows on Stars, and these people who do the most disgusting things. I think they've awarded Sterling T. Brown a lot because he did a great job on the show This Is Us. I watched all 6 seasons of that show. I loved it. I loved the show because of the writing of him and his actual black wife and actual black daughters that look black. I like that. I love that show because of him. And the other stories were great as well. It was just good TV, good writing on that show. This Is Us. It should be on one of y'all streaming apps right now. I'm noticing NAACP really has its choices. And then I saw this. Megan Thee Stallion was nominated for Best Hip Hop Song for the song Cobra. Have y'all seen the video for Cobra? What's the image in that, NAACP? What happened? Yeah, everybody dressed nice and all royal and regal in their show, but their images trash. Their images are trash. So y'all really don't have to dig in the bottom of the barrel to nominate these black actors in these shitty roles that they take. These roles are trash. Now, Queen Latifah's role, I like it on Equalizer, you know. I like her role. Shit, that's a good image on the Equalizer. And Lorraine Toussaint, I think that's her name. You know, I think they try to get her a girlfriend on that, but blah, but other than that, I like that lady. I think she does a good job on that show. Whenever I watch an episode, she always does a good job. And the young sister that's on the show, the Equalizer, she does a good job. So I don't know, just y'all have to correct me if any of these people have been nominated. I know Queen Latifah has, and you know the regulars, but I'm naming black folks that they never hardly name. Malcolm Jamal Warner, I think he's on The Resident. Or is he on Chicago Med? I think he was on The Resident. Malcolm Jamal Warner doing great work. Great work. You know, he always plays a very upstanding, you know, character. He never plays a hooligan or a nasty dude, or you know, he always plays something where his English is really utilized, his masculinity is very utilized, his integrity. You know, that's that Dr. Cosby training. You know, say what you want to say about Dr. Cosby. He did a good job with them. Now, with them as a cast, as they went on to, you know, become other people. Now, some other folks fell off, but he's one of them. Him and Tempest Bledsoe, they really shot for the stars. And so I was just like, wow, when you see the number who they're nominating, you see the work that they've done. I said, that work is trash. But I guess that's NAACP. That's their new version of Images. And so I guess they said, well, at least these black folks are working somewhere. But again, these other shows where they have black actors and black actresses who are not in an LGBT relationship, or they're not playing prostitutes, they're not playing street thugs, like those people that I named previously from Chicago PD, Chicago Fire, Chicago Med. They're not playing any of those roles. And those seem to be the roles that the NAACP Image Awards seem to like to, you know, or playing some white man's side hoe, Scandal, Kerry Washington. You know, they're playing legitimate, you know, very respectful roles that people like me, a black man, who can be proud of and not be embarrassed when I see them on these shows. And then another thing, okay, the next thing is, so I guess the theme this year is what they always try to push, because Fantasia, you don't have to tell her number once. And I want to thank God, and for all I've been through. Fantasia, sweetheart. Damn. Fantasia, I love you. You look really beautiful that night. You look really beautiful, period. But how long you gonna go through something? Every time you get your ass on the mic at a podium, you've always been through something. I thought you had gotten past that. But you're like the Mary J. Blige of R&B. Mary J. Blige is the hip hop soul, and you're like the Mary J. Blige. You're always going through something. God damn, Fantasia. Damn, you holler God so much, well, God must not be coming through, because you're still going through something. I thought you had made a great turnaround. You got the new husband, and you know, you stop out at other stuff you were doing, and we acknowledge that we're pulling you through. But every time that you get on the microphone, you've gone through something. Damn. And I still love you. I swear I do. But I'm just kind of over all y'all chicks going through something. And then at the NAACP Image Awards, it's like everybody, you better thank God and your mama. Thank God and your mama. And that kind of throws me off too, because first of all, for some of the roles that these people are being nominated for, you think God was in that bullshit? Something Denzel Idris or whatever his name, you think God was in that role? You're kidding, right? Y'all, come on, man. God is not into the music business. God is not into the movie business. God is not into the foolishness. Because y'all do some disgusting, raunchy things on camera for the sake of a role. So that's not God. I know damn well God went into this latest presentation of the Color Purple movie. That damn movie lost the white studios $60 million. It was trash. And we're tired of those things where you put some movies out there to destroy and attack black men and to tear apart black relationships and black families. We're over it. God damn. So that's why the movie didn't make any money. Now, God was on that end like, no. We're not going to let y'all tear black men down again. Oprah, Tyler, Steven Spielberg. While Oppenheimer gets all the awards for everything Jewish. And there's another movie coming out, and I think it's gonna sweep the awards. It's about some old guy who helped some Jews escape Auschwitz or something, and got another Jewish movie that's gonna sweep the Oscars next year. So y'all might as well just make some decent movies when it comes to black men and black women. Stop making all these horror stories that's not necessarily true, just to push this black feminist narrative. It's stupid, and it's not gonna work. Because I think even women are tired of this shit. So the night was, I guess the producers tell whoever you go up there, make sure you thank God and thank your mama. And always the exclusion of black fathers and everything. They always exclude fathers. Always. Always. Y'all worried about the exclusion. Make sure y'all say thank God. What about saying thank you to your fathers? Because you think, especially when I hear the athletes in these ESPY awards and all these shows, but I think they do a little better than the ESPY awards. They do. I've seen some NBA players thank their fathers, but most of these little black shows, none of them thank their fathers. So your mama do all that singing, huh? Your mama pushed the ability for you to be able to act, huh? Get out of here. Black folks, we gonna learn. Hell, we're the only one that think it's okay to exclude fathers. I don't care if he's not with you. I don't care if he didn't grow up with you. Still, some of your personality, your physical, your mental, your personality came from your father. If he wasn't there or not, you still got to thank the one who came together to make it possible for your mama to become a mama. This is stupid. And finally, I'm gonna wrap this up. I saw Queen Latifah come out. And she, of course, they get to know all the weird. Everybody get to use the NAACP Image Awards as a platform to talk about whatever issues. Last year, they allowed that damn Gabrielle Union to attack black people and falsely accuse black people of attacking trans. They're being hunted down and harmed. You crazy broad. Boy, they got on my damn nerves. And it's black people now. But again, I won't hold them to the fire so hard. The NAACP organization or the awards. If y'all know the history of the NAACP, it had at least 2 Jewish founders, white Jewish founders, and even today, it's Jewish money that actually funds the NAACP. So they have to keep it where, they have to go by the agenda. And so Queen Latifah gets her ass up there. We're going to talk about the issues. And we have so many issues, but really the issues that's really important for us today is then they pan the camera over to heavy eyebrows, whining Taraji P. Henson. Unequal pay in black women. I said, okay. And all of a sudden, Queen Latifah said, all the black actresses in the room, please stand up. Please stand up. They stood up. Now, y'all stand up. Now, everybody else stand up and support these black women who do so many great things. Pushing the agenda, the propaganda. Y'all think black men are getting equal pay as white men as well? Get out of here. One thing about a man, he doesn't complain about bullshit. Because that's our life. As men, we say, well, fuck it, we ain't gonna blame racism. We ain't gonna blame them because we understand who the devil is. And so, therefore, we have to work harder. But women always complain and bitch and whine because they want somebody to give them something that they really didn't earn. Y'all worse than the WNBA. How the hell y'all want to get paid the same money as LeBron James? Y'all can't even fill up y'all can't even fill up a high school cafeteria with fans. And then when you come in there, it's barely any women in there. But so for y'all that think that you're supposed to make the same money, get the same corporate sponsorship than guys in NBA, a multi-billion-dollar corporation, you're insane. And what really bothered me about that whole thing with Queen Latifah did, and Taraji P. Henson got up and continued to bitch and whine and moan, is when there was a woman last year. Was it last year or a couple years ago? She said the exact same thing and went even further than that. Her name was Monique. Monique said the same thing. Black America said, Monique, quit complaining. Why you calling out Tyler Perry and Oprah? They called her names. That old punk ass Charlemagne the God made her donkey of the day because she was speaking the truth. That y'all now know it's the truth because somebody more light-skinned with more European features, as in Taraji P. Henson said it. Now all of a sudden everybody's wrapped around Taraji P. Henson. That's right, Taraji. We deserve it. But as Monique said, well, I guess, I don't know if Monique, I think she said this, but I'm at least say it as if she didn't say it. Monique was a fat, dark-skinned black woman. So you know how we in our race hate dark skin. Y'all talking about what white folks don't like. Let's take a gander at what black people don't like. They don't like dark-skinned black folks. And they don't like fat women either. And they don't want fat women to be talking like that. Fat, black, dark-skinned black women. No, they don't. See, and Monique said it, and she spoke it eloquently, and y'all dragged that lady through the internet. Dragged her and said she was being ungrateful and everything. Then y'all got upset with her because she called out people that y'all like. Shout out to Kwame Brown, who's on it, YouTube as well. Kwame Brown said it's all about who we like. Since y'all love Tyler Perry movies, y'all love Oprah's movies, and Lee Daniels, that little ratchet-ass empire that she was on, that Taraji was on, and proudly showed her ass, literally showed her ass in an episode. Now all of a sudden the pay is not right. Terry Crews said something in his talks with Shay Shay, Club Shay Shay. And when asked about the pay inequity, he said, well, don't sign something that you'll later come back and complain about. Or don't sign it and agree with it up front, then turn around and be upset about it. And I think that upset Terrence Howard and others. But that kind of makes sense. You signed for it at that moment. If you was upset about it, Taraji, when the curious sake of disappearance of Benjamin Button and all these movies, you say you barely made any money, but you signed off on them. You accepted that money. So don't come back and complain about it now. This is how it is in any job. If I'm applying for a job and they say, Rico, we're going to offer you, $45,000. And then I get to work. I say, yeah, I'll take that $45,000. And then I get to work and find out, then I may work for like 3 months and realize everybody else making $70,000. I was like, wait a minute, how the hell? I can't really trip, man. I can go back and ask, say, hey, y'all, can your boy get bumped up to at least 55? And they say, no, this is the contract you signed. Well, I can't get mad about it because they're right. So it is interesting how you're able to do that. It's almost like when women are now allowed to, after they freely have sex with somebody on a Friday night, and then the next morning, oh my God, I can't believe I had sex with him. And then get to throw him under the bus like he did something to you. Both of y'all were drinking, y'all was both chilling, and you brought him to your house. So you get to have buyer's remorse the next day. Since all this is foolishness, ladies, y'all cut the bullshit out. And the way Black America attacked Monique, y'all owe this lady an apology. Y'all owe this lady an apology. You do. Black America, y'all owe Monique an apology. Hell, hit her up on her Cash App too, because that caused the lady some jobs. For real, y'all gonna have to stop this shit. When Fannie Lou Hamer first rears her head, y'all need to pay attention. But because she doesn't come in the form of who we've been trained to like, if she ain't light-skinned, if she ain't mixed, or she ain't a white liberal white woman, we don't want to hear anybody say anything against a system that's actually oppressing us, unless they're mixed, biracial, or rich that we appreciate. And I didn't like that. I did not care for that little scene on the NAACP Image Awards this year. I didn't care for it at all. I thought it was a slap in the face of Monique. And we're around here giving credit to people doing stuff now that a lot of our scholars have done way before then. You know, but they have to look a certain way. Monique's told the truth. She said the same thing. But black women and other women, Queen Latifah didn't get behind Monique. All of them were very silent because Monique was calling out people who may have had connections to their paycheck. Hold on one second. And so I guess Taraji P. Henson, she looked more like, you know how a Karen gets to act a fool, then when she gets caught, she gets to cry and cry. Hold on one second. And so when she goes on Gayle King's little podcast, Taraji, she got to cry these tears and, oh my God, no. So I guess Monique should have cried like a fragile damsel in distress, right? That's what it was. Y'all didn't think Monique didn't mean what she was saying? Y'all didn't believe what she was saying because she wasn't snotting all in some tissue and wiping her eyes out with a damn towel from the gym. So she had to look really vulnerable for us to believe that Monique was telling the truth. Oh, Black America, y'all so full of shit. God damn. But that's all right though, because I hate, for those of you who are believers in Jesus Christ, I hate. And y'all believe when Jesus Christ comes back, I hope he does not look like Monique. I hope he does not look like Shannon Sharp. I hope he looks like who y'all worship. I hope he looks like, I was just about to say Kaepernick. I hope he looks like Kaepernick. I hope if it's God is a woman, he looks like Mariah Carey. Because if God comes back in the form of a woman and he comes back looking like Harriet Tubman, y'all gonna reject her. If it comes back looking like Marcus Garvey, y'all gonna reject them. That's just how sick we are. How we place value on person based on how, you know, how the lightness or the more Europeanness of their presentation or their skin complexion. So anyway, again, you know, damn the NAACP, full of crap, and those are my thoughts on it. And I'll watch the rest of it, but I don't think I have to watch the rest of it because it didn't take much for me to get the gist of what the F they were talking about. So shame on y'all for hating on Monique. Now all of a sudden now every woman in Hollywood, every black woman in Hollywood, all of them at the NAACP, now y'all, that's right, pay inequity for black women. Pay inequity for all women. No, don't say all women, Queen Latifah. No, damn well them white women make $8 to $12 million a movie. And y'all ass still get $400,000 because y'all chose to do that. When Monique called it out. Yeah. Now, when Monique called it out, y'all was silent. I don't know now, because she, but let this more Europeanized looking one black woman call it out. All of a sudden, okay, yeah, it's really serious because, Taraji said something. And it's no diss to Taraji. I'm just telling y'all what I observed. Anyway, I digress. It's your man Rico, the Opinionist. Y'all like, share, and subscribe. I'll talk to y'all again in the future about another opinion that I have about stuff that's going on in this society in real time. Peace. Talk to y'all later. Peace.